Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You're so cute. Okay, so now the first thing we got to do is get this off of here, because this is where we're going to put the filtration. So this is Troy, our new community service guy. You don't mind being on camera, do you?
I don't care.
Okay. Grab this and set it down anywhere you can. I mean, basically, it just needs to be taken off of there. Should be pretty light. Watch out for the deadly snakes in it. Gotta take this off. There's a big rock on top. There you go. That should got lighter. Just set it down on the ground in front over here.
Right here?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh! Dude.
Bro, I had like the worst grip on that thing, known in there.
Here, take this and move it that way. Slide it, slide it, slide it. So keep going. Did the glass break on the back?
Nah.
Okay, take this. Set this down on the ground. All right, now what's all this here? This is that tape or what is that stuff there? Another piece of shims. Okay, well I saw something move, so I thought the glass broke.
Nah.
But okay, let me put this up here. Now this is all cleared off. You know that sink we passed, or the washer and dryer that we just passed? Through the room right there. We just came out of the kitchen. The room we come down them steps in.
Yeah.
There's a sink in there. Turn both water handles on full blast.
Okay.
And we'll finish filling this up the rest of the way up as we're building this filter. So we'll get that done. Now, for anybody that didn't see my last video, watch this. With these LED lights right here, where's it at? I can't even see it. It's right there, but you can't see the light. It's too bright. That's a regular light bulb. This LED light right here, what it does, it makes this so bright right here that if we were to go bottom, bare bottom, which now I'm thinking we want to do, Josh wanted the sand. I didn't want the yellow sand, so we decided on black sand, but that Caribbean black sand. But watch this. When I get some motion on the water like this, and then you look what the lights do to the bottom. I love that. Just like being at the ocean, you can see through the sunlight on the bottom of the ocean, crystal clear water. I love that. So now I'm going to try and talk Josh into going bare bottom and putting these LED lights above this, so we don't have no hanging lights above it or nothing. It'll all be open. So I like that. That's nice. All right, let's go on to the next thing. Okay, so I come out back here to take a break for a second. And Jerry's out here. Of course, Jerry's always out here. Guess what, Jerry? We have the tank completely full. It's about an inch from the top. And I need to start putting the filter on it now and getting things going. So I'm going to be working the next couple hours on the filtration and the piping, running it over so it sucks from one end and then comes back in the other end.
All right, you got community service.
Yeah, I got Troy's here going to help me. So, just letting you know what we're doing and where we're at. But, did you see what came in the mail?
You want my muscle or I'll help you?
Yeah. I got a cheap off-brand name, screw gun for this right here, so that I can mount it down with screws, and that'll be the return screw gun for the zip line. So now I don't have to worry about my DeWalt's, things getting stolen, and I can strap this down, and I don't care if it gets, ruined or whatever.
It's too bad you can't figure out a way to plug it in without the how you mess with it.
It'll be plugged in, but check this out. You said you was willing to do some of the trimming out here if I got you a little trimmer. So look at this.
Now that it's the end of the season.
It's the end of the season, but I got you this little green trimmer, and if you can, pull this thing off the front.
Yeah, unwrap from my cord here.
So you've got little trimmers. I mean, that's pretty big trimming situation right there, That's pretty good. Now they also have this thing. Pull that out right there. That's an attachment for it. You got more trimmers.
On guard.
Put that back in there. There is 2 batteries. Here's one. Here's a second one. So you got 2 batteries. So you can always have one on charge. And then here's a pair of safety glasses that came with them. This is the charger. So you got your own little system back here.
little is right. These are child size, man.
Oh, they will fit you. So all this here is for you back here if you ever want.
Yeah,
Oh, you got your own little gloves too?
Little... Do my Michael Jackson impersonation.
Look at you. That looks more like Mickey Mouse impersonation. He wore the white gloves too.
I challenge you.
So whenever, you know, Reaper or anybody else comes over, we have this thing here. You just set up your charging station so that one battery is always on charge.
Okay.
And then you've got that. And then this here will be our return for the zip line, because every time somebody goes down the zip line, you know, without my screw gun, it's hard to get back up. So now I got a screw gun that I only paid like 18 bucks for that can bring it back up. And I don't give a shit if it breaks or if it falls down or, you know, somebody takes it. I'll end up buying another one or something. But, you know, it's not a $170 DeWalt screw gun that I'm leaving out here constantly, you know. So
I'll make damn sure you don't use somebody else's battery, don't you?
yeah, they do. They're proprietary. So
Is that how that works?
yes, sir.
Proprietary.
All right, so I'm going to get in there and start building this this filter, and hopefully before this day is over, I'm going to have that filter up and running. Okay, this is the filter we're going to use, and if you guys look, it's a mini filter of what we use in the backyard by Owasa. So we've got this one we're going to put on the inside tank. So right now, me and Troy's got to carry this inside. So I got to put the phone down. Okay, guys, not only did we clear out or carry that filter in, we cleared out the whole spot it was in. Nice and open and clear. But not only did we do that, we cleaned out everything behind it. So now I can get my riding lawnmower back in here where it belongs, because there's no reason that expensive lawnmower should be outside in the rain while junk is under here, under the protection of the carport. So we cleared out a bunch of stuff in front of here, started putting boxes up and starting to organize things. I've got a few more things over here. This is extra along with that, and them's got to go in the house. These are empty tubs, they got to go in. This got to go in with all of my sumps. This goes in with all the Python parts that's full of. And then this is Josh's pieces parts tub, so that's got to get out of here, because I've got to be able to drive my riding lawnmower right in through there, come in here, turn it around, and then back it in right here. So we got to clean this out and get all the dust and dirt swept up. And but now it's like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. My nurse will be leaving soon, so I've got to hurry up and finish cleaning this up. And that, I haven't seen it, you know, this cleared up in a while. So then we got to get that tank out of there, so we got to start clearing up all that stuff. But today, this is done. I need to go back and finish fixing that filter and getting it up and running for today for you guys. All right, guys, we turned it sideways. We got the pump down in the corner now, and this is dripping out of here. But is it going in the tank? No, it's going right on this wall. Let me see if I can move this side over a touch. Now, is it hitting my hand as it drips? No, it is not, so it's hitting the water. I can tighten that up in a little bit. Now this side here is dripping a little bit because that's just a makeshift fitting in there. So that's going into the water, we're good. Nothing down this way. It's only sitting on there temporarily. And then over here, it's pouring out and coming back in. Now, let's see if that's enough agitation. Not really. It don't give it that sparkly water thing I was looking for. Here, I'll do it now. It'll be less because the water's filled up more now, but that's what I was looking for. You know, all the ripples under there. I like that look. Like I said, I'm going to have to talk Josh into doing, you know, no gravel in here, just leaving it bare bottom, or no sand. He wanted sand. So leaving it bare bottom and letting these ripples work here. If I have to, I can take power heads and put in and have it splash over and just splashing down, you know, and boom, it makes the ripples. I like that. So the filter is hooked up now. It is up and running, and we got a little extra hose, so I just ran it up and over, and it goes straight down to the corner. We got extra cord down in here. We can pull this up and over. Let me do it this way. Which one was it? This one right here. There we go. Now, you know, this is all temporary. We got to figure out how we're going to do this the way we want to do it. Now it's sitting in the corner, and the wires are coming straight up. So this is just a temporary filter put on here so that I can fill that with live bacteria and, you know, bioballs that are up and running. So everybody said, you have to get in there and clean that. Well, it's all floating right here, all pieces. I'm going to get a net and start taking all this out. This is all just crud floating. Until we get, you know, things up and going the way we want to be able to, here's a good fine net, have fish in there. So we can have fish in there and get our pass-through up and running with this filter. We'll be okay. See all the little pieces, parts on top? We just skim it off the top. There we go. Nice. Here's more right here. More here. There we go. Some right here. A little bit right here. I missed some over here. There we go. All right. Any more? There's a little bit right there. A little bit right here. And some right here. So now the way the water is working, coming in on that corner and going all the way this way, water will come through and then it'll get sucked out on this bottom corner over here. Goes up through here, comes through the thing, and goes all the way back. So I am happy with this filtration for now. Josh had this up and running on that back pond for 2 years, and we took it outside like 3 days ago. So I'm pretty sure it's got bacteria built in it, but if not, I can do the bacteria. You're good over there. You ain't got to worry about the plug. It don't need unplugged. It's all running good. You know why? Because I build stuff. It works the first time. So yeah, tank is full of water. Filtration's going, and this will maintain a small amount of fish. You know, a couple stingrays, a couple of whatever fish, but I certainly wouldn't want to overload this now with all kinds of fish. But as its own fish tank without no pass-through, it can definitely keep some fish alive. But we need to hook up the pass-through. That's our next step, and I don't think I'll get to it today. Oh, I know I won't, because I don't have the drill we need. I found the 2-inch bulkhead, so we need a drill to go through this 1/4-inch metal the size of the outside diameter of the 2-inch bulkhead. Then I can put the 2-inch bulkhead on that side. And the way we run it was, now we've got the 10,000 gallon per hour pump going to just this tank, and it's turned way down. I'm going to Y it, bring a pipe up and bring it over and bring it to here. Now that's a 2-inch pipe going to there and a 2-inch pipe under more pressure coming over to here. Well, when I open it more, I'm going to have a valve on this side so that we don't overflow this and have it, you know, hitting the top and, you know, all that kind of stuff. We need a certain amount of water going in here, and the rest can be pressurized up the wall, across the ceiling, and down over to here. And whatever flows into here, we can then, excuse me, have the overflow in this corner, and pipe's going to come down. It's going to go across the floor here, behind this, and then run across that wall, come under the 800 gallon tub that's up on cinder blocks, go through the wall there and go back into the pool. That's how we figured it out. That's how we're going to do it. So now I got to get the black paint, touch up like right here, cover this, touch up all of this right through here, and especially this right here, and keep going all the way down and make this nice, like get rid of this stuff here, the blue, and this right here, look how bad that is, sticking over, and make the front nose, and make this nice and squared right here, and cover this, and finish painting the side that's gray, this side that's gray, and I believe the whole back side. Yeah, the whole back side we got to do. And we'll do the same thing, cover up all this paint. We'll leave the top blue, which means this and this on Josh's tank. So we're going to go this way, cover up all this, and then over here it's back to black. See, we got to touch this up here. and go straight across. And then this tank will be done on the outside as well as the inside. So we're going to do all that. Josh is sitting at home and he's in pain. He's, you know, healing, but it's going to take a while. He's not to walk on his feet for 6 weeks. So he's having right now the hardest part of his day is basically going to the bathroom. So he's having a lot of pain over there, and you know, I pity that poor boy. And then my granddaughter, same thing. She's got a cast on her leg, and you know, she's not allowed to walk on it, so she's learning to scooch everywhere on her butt, and it's not good. It's not good. I wish this never happened. But I think that's the end of today's video. We got the tank up and running and can support fish in there. So I primed it. I put some chemicals in there to help promote the growth of bacteria, or bacterial stuff I put in. And overnight it became the same temperature as the rest of the room. So feasibly, if I go and take and put in light fixtures above here, I figured I wanted 3 of these lights right there above here. And I need an on-off switch down by it. So basically, I get them lights. They're only like $7 a piece, or $12, something like that. Then this will be lit up the way I want it to be lit up. And I can take this light out of here and put a regular bulb back in to light up the aisleway, not so bright. But again, there's the bottom. Here's agitation on the water. I like that. That is so damn pretty. Reminds me of Florida. Crystal clear water. You see these ripples all over the bottom. That's just beautiful. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with me today. We got a lot of work done. Again, you didn't see me working. That's because I'm handling the camera, and I put the camera down while I work. Josh does it different. He puts the camera on him while he's working. So please stop giving me shit about not working around here. I mean, Josh hasn't been here in 6 days now. Okay? It's me and Jerry running this place. I'm taking over and doing as much as I can out here. Jerry took over feeding for Josh. I'm doing everything else. All the projects, everything. All the cleaning. I mean, I'm doing everything I can to keep this going so that Josh can have his time to recover. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay fishy, my friends.